Hello ladies and gents, I hope you're having a beautiful midweek day. Right, I've just finished fertilising field 3. I'm enjoying this map, I'll be quite honest. So I'm just taking this back to the farm. Now I spent a whole day rejigging my farm. I've rejigged it. It's going to get rejigged again. Oh crikey, the council's not going to like me. I've just run over the speed sign. That's not very good, is it? It's not a very good start to the driving season. Right. So I'll show you my farm. There's a little bit... I've not got much money left, to be quite honest. And it's not the right time to sell. So that's a bit diddly. So we'll go up here. You can see there's a new shed there. These sheds have been rediddled, and well, you can't see these really at night until night time. But we've got some nice little fancy lights on the roads going up. So that's the thing. It looks very beautiful at night. So there's still things I want to do. I haven't got the money for. Plus, I've got to wait till that wheat field over there grows. I did purchase some other fields. That's where some of my money's gone. Let's go up to here. I need to harvest field 2. And I just harvested field 36 and planted it. So as you can see, that's freshly diddled. Ooh, my grass field needs cutting. I need a silage bunker first. That needs doing. And so my farmland has expanded a little bit. Oh yes, a takeover begins. The mousy metropolis. Psst, psst, psst. So, I don't know if you see, there's a little sheep barn just over there. Yeah, things have changed on the farm. And if you look down there, it's a lot wider. I've gone back with these fences here. It's cost me a fortune, I'll tell you. Let's back that in there. The reason why I pull a tank behind this is because I don't need to fill the sprayer, but this sprayer will do lime and it will do fert. So it does liquid fert and solid lime, which is kind of a thing, but because it's been modded by the young fair maiden Bex. So rather than fill this and keep emptying it and filling it, or buying 2 of them, it's easier just to get a tank, tow it behind, and let it pull from the tank. So there we go, that's that explained, if you're wondering why I had a tank at the back. Now, so we've got some field equipment there. We've got the plough. I always do my ploughs red, I don't know why, just so I know the difference if they look the same like these do. My cultivator's green. My seeder, fertiliser and lime. Down here, a little bit of... Mr. T-Bone, I'm fine. How are you, Squire? I hope you're well. I'm actually enjoying FS25 at the moment. I had a bit of time away from it, but I like this new map. What do you think of it, young fella? Hang on, let me change that a minute. Hang on. There we go. There we go, let me sort that out. It's nice, isn't it? It's nice. Have you done any of the fishing yet? Because I know you like your fishing. I'll tell you what I was a little bit disappointed at about this. I bought this to pull a trailer around the farm. But that tow hitch, which I did pay extra for, doesn't seem to hitch up to anything at the moment. So I'll take you down this end of the farm and I'll show you what I've done. I've basically got rid of everything apart from the farmhouse. And we've stuck a nice little telephone box there, UK telephone box. Looks very good. And I'll give you a flying tour. That'll be easier. And I'll show you my plans. So because I've got rid of the silage bunker, which I didn't want to do, but I've done in this second stage of doing up my farm. I'm going to put a silage bunker somewhere in this field. And my plan is, eventually, I don't know if I'll be keeping this wall, but anyway, there's a gate here. I'm going to put a cow barn here. Hopefully, I can get the, you know, the auto feed one. Probably put that in. And I'm going to build a fence as big as this field and that field. So I'm going to get rid of this one and make one huge cow pasture. I don't... Farmer MINN! Farmer MINN! I could do some baling. I'm not in London, Stan, so I'm not getting stabbed, mind you. It's all over the country now, I'll be quite honest. It's getting pretty silly. I hope you're well, Squire. I miss you, Farmer MINN. I miss you. I nearly went on FS25 the other day and did a video on farming generations. I'll tell you. Do you remember that? Anyway. So what I've done is I've took that sheep pen down, which is here. This, Farmer MINN, I think you'll like this new map. It's fantastic. It's a beautiful thing and it's giants. And it's a giants map. Can't believe it. They've pulled out a blinder here, to be quite honest. Right. So, Mr. T-Bone, you've been on this map, so you'll know. I've got rid of this sheep enclosure and the sheds that were here, and I've got a pull through. Right. Made this a little bit wider. This stone fence. Took it a little bit wider, so I've got some room on this side, and I've got a fill station there if I want it. I've got this shelving here for pallets of wool, goat's milk, and my raspberries, because I've got a raspberry thing over here going on. Cobbled the yard. I've moved everything back, so I cut a load of trees down and things. Got my wash area there. My silo there. Now these rocks were in the air when I moved everything back and did some terraforming. So I had to put the earth back. I tried to put this silo over to hide some of them. And then what I've done, I've terraformed it, painted it and all that, and added some bushes. So it looks pretty natural actually. I'm quite chuffed with how that's turned out, because these were all floating in the air. So that looks a little bit good. So I've cut in here. I don't know if you heard that, but my wheels just reset itself. I don't know what that's all about, because that was like a ghost moment. Oh, I've got a cut tree there. I've got a couple of others over here. Oops. So I've made this chickie coop, which kind of free range. I like the free range stuff, and that holds 100 chickens. I've not got 100 in there. This is now a sheep pasture on this this bit of land what was doing nothing. As you can see, everything's sloping, so that was a bit of a problem. So I've made this wider, and that's kind of flattened out more of this. As you've seen, I've got a last little shed there for my mower. That's a great little mower, MINN. You like my mower. So I could bale today. There's my bales, look. MINN likes me baling. I'll do them all one size for a change. So down here, I've moved that little sheep pen, and I call it a little one because I've got my babies in there, look. Oh, my little lambs, my chicks, my lamb chicks. So I've got them in there. I shouldn't get any wool because they're too young, and the feed is there. So that's pretty nice. And going round here, I've got this for me timber. My timber outgoing. I've got this little timber making stuff for the castle. Min probably won't have seen the castle, but I'll take him over there and show him in a minute. I cleared this area of trees. They're all in there. Or they're wood chipped. And I've done a replanting programme. Oh, sustainable farm, mate, we are. And if you was in my last stream, what I was doing was I was going up here with a big boom and cutting these down. But I found out it's the axe I'm using, it's crap. So I've got a little walkway going up here. Right, nice little muddy walkway into our fish area. Why am I lagging? What's going on? Why am I stalling out? Am I hitting something here? What's got? I can only get so far. There we go. Don't know what was going on there. So in here we've got our fish, baby fish. In here we've got some bigger fish, and a road going up to that area there with a little. We've got a little hand truck, fork truck, just to move pallets around. And that's it. So the farm's changed a little bit. But I'm liking it. I'm liking it so far. And like I say, I've got plans to do more. So, needle pulling thread. Ooh. Right, let me shoot over. It's somewhere over here. Is it on this crest here? I know it's going to be somewhere where I've got to get a truck. Do I have to get a truck? Oh, a little walk bridge. No, I hadn't noticed that before. So here we go. Let me see if I can. 28 litres left. So by the time I do this field, I reckon I'll be coming over here to see if I need to bring any more logs over, which is a bit of a thing in a truck coming up here. But as you can see, the logs and beams I've brought up to now are building this bit of a scaffold around the old castle ruins here. There might be a refurb going on. Dust Bunny, how you doing? So I think there's a little bit of a refurb going on the on the castle. Right. So now it's a bit of a boring bit. Go and make yourself a coffee. I've got to get this field done, and I've got a lot of sugar beets. I've already done a field of sugar beets. And something new, I fell off my chair, my wheel come off my chair, and I actually fell off my chair before the stream started. So we should be good to go this time. Normally it happens midstream. Right. Now I did make a boo-boo. I know I don't do things like that often. But look at that. When I was over here getting rid of this scrub area and putting grass down, I did have a laggy moment, and I went off into this field. And I don't know why it let me take my paint into a field I didn't own, but it did. Let me unload all that lot. Dust Bunny, how are you, young lady? So the farm's changed again, Dust Bunny. The farm has changed again. And it's going to be changing again. So let me just fettle this field a little bit. In fact, I might. Oh! No, I don't like that. That was me just being a little bit. You know what I mean? That'll mither me. I'm better off in here, actually. I'm better off inside. It's a little bit quieter. I could talk to you lot. I'm alright. Well, my eye's giving me a little bit of jip today. I've just had my drops before we started. So, felt like somebody was sticking a pin in my right eye. Not nice. Unless you're a sadomasochist. Oh, bollocks. I can't be arsed now. Right. It's still going to murder me. I'll get them on another pass. I'm going to do the giant shuffle. The Giant's Corner Shuffle. Look at that. There we go. I've seen the AI at work. Now, I was going to convert this field, but I'm going to keep it saying I'm getting rid of the big wheat field. You see now on the screen? You see now on the screen what? What? I've not got much money left. That's kind of gone. I had over $1 million, which cost me loads. I spent a day rearranging my farm, and it cost me a fortune, I'll tell you. Right, if I put 2 or 3 headlands in, and then I'll see if I work. I can. Look at that, I've still got one down there. I was going to go into the sea fishing thing. Well, that hasn't happened. I've not got the money for that. That's going to wait. That's going to have to wait till, well, when I can afford it and when I've done what I want to do. Why did I rearrange it? Because I wanted to make it better than it was. I wanted to make it better, Dust Money. You know, have you ever done that where you go, now I've done that, I could do this. And then you end up doing more. Right, let me see if I can. Let me just go around this side, so I've done two laps. Ghost Tech Gaming, hello. How are you? I hope things are well. I'm actually, Dust Buddy, I've had a little time away from FS, as you know, and this map and a little bit of time away, I'm actually liking it again. I'm liking it. I was playing another game, as I do, and I thought, do you know what? I want to get back on there and do something. I thought, that's what I thought to myself. I thought, right, let me get rid of this. I don't like this corner. I don't like it when it does that sort of thing to me. It is, isn't it? It's fun. How are you coping with the fishing? It is, and it's even better knowing you're well. Young Ghost Tech Gaming. Right. Do you know what? I was on a Facebook page the other day. It's amazing how many new people are on Farm Sim again. What do I do with corn? What do I do with this? It's amazing. Right, I'm gonna see if an AI can cope with this now. Probably not, but we'll give it a whirl. Oh, things are working. Right, I'll show you Dust Bunny. Has anybody managed to get anything hitched up to this? By the way. That's alright, Dust Bunny. I wasn't on Discord. So, down here, you know where I had my little baby sheep? It's all gone, Dust Bunny. It's all gone. I killed them. I've got lamb. I've got shepherd's pie for lunch. Right. So I know I've just shown some people, but I'm sure I just put it on. There we go. Dust Bunny. Hang on. Right. So I'm planning on changing it again. I'm going to be putting a cow barn in here, and encompassing that field and this field for cows. So one big huge cow field. Come in here through this gate if I don't drop it, and then put a silage bunker here, and or along here. I like them trees. I like the aesthetics of them trees, so I might keep them, but it's a great place to put a silage bunker. Anyway, so the sheep went. Ah, right, well, thank you very much. So I've put this here. There's a fill station if I need it. Put this in like a drive-through for my big stuff. Oh, I need to go and roll the field. I'm sure it needs rolling. I've bought some new fields, by the way. Needs rolling. Luke, needs rolling. Oh, I knew. Right, I can do that while that guy's doing that. So we've added some lights down the roads as well. Oops. Some nice coloured lights, see them? Either side. That's a beautiful, beautiful thing at night. Time's clocking on actually, it's getting the afternoon. You might have seen the thumbnail. So I've got some lights here and lights there. And so this I moved backwards. I've moved the whole lot backwards so I've got more room. And this isn't on so much as a that slopes down to the right. You might not be able to tell so much, but it does. And I've kind of tried to level it out, give myself a little bit more room. So we've moved everything back. It's got a little wash place there, where it's a little bit muddy, Luke. These stones were floated in the air, so I've had to re-terraform that and bring it up. It looks quite natural now from what it was. So I'm happy with that. The chickens have moved because they were over here somewhere. So the chickens are back in there. Looks a little bit more natural, doesn't it? A little bit more natural. Got all this roots and stuff going on. So it looks a little bit more... Well, I think it does anyway. I think it looks a little bit more natural. And so we've got the chickens there. So the sheds have all been moved back. And then... Oh, Dust Bunny, look at that tucked away. A little tuck away bit. And... yeah, we can't have the little lambs out in the main field yet, can we? Can't do that. So we've got that back in there. And then coming round here, we've got the... I was going to keep this for like timber, really. because I've got my timber going on here, and you know, logging trailers and things like that. Oh, did you? Yeah, well, can't beat a nice lamb stew. Right. And then I put a little, see, you might not notice this, but a little walkway, look, it's just petered out a little bit. I'll tell you why I'm lagging. It's like I'm lagging when I come round here. I think it's all these trees. A little walkway up into this place here. And we now have some fishery stuff. So I'm not going for the big stuff out in the sea yet. I'm just dipping my toes in the water, if you get what I mean. There's no fishing now. You'd have thought they've got them in there. You thought they would have put them graphically in there. Because I've put up a couple of crates in. There's fish food in. I've got some green lights facing forward, and I've got some blue lights facing the water. I don't know what that looks like yet. I've not looked at this bit at night. Just thought I'd give it a whirl. And then we're back on this. What is going on? What's going on with you? Do you know what that reminds me of? Your Candace Bunny. That reminds me of James Chappell. James Chappell doing potatoes. This AI has been taught by James Chappell. I'm not joking. Right. Let me float like a butterfly. Down. You can see it. Look at that. That's a bad match-up, what I've done there. Oh, it's two different sheds, I think. Is it? No. Oh, that's terrible, mess. That's terrible. That's a real bad line-up, but you couldn't tell it before, could you? Oh, blimey. That is just terrible. Right. I better go and do my thing before it grows. Now, let me just try something first. Let me just try something. I found something on my PC. Right, let me just try something. Volume mixer, volume. There we go. Now we're clucking. I couldn't find the volume, could I? I had everything turned up. Look. Should be able to hear the tractor now. Only quiet. But at least you should be able to hear it. I didn't know. Right, I had a different setting somewhere else on the PC for every window that's open. But there we go. I mean, if I turn it right up, you might not be able to hear me over the sound of it, but we'll give it a whirl. You can let me know whether it's too loud. If I turn it up to there, 80. Oops. So I had a problem where you couldn't hear the game, and there you go. You can hear me all now. Giggity. Look at that. I do like a steering wheel. So much smoother. Right. Nothing's coming. Oh. Now I was using an Amity harvester, but it doesn't do potatoes or sugar beets, and I was sat in my sugar beet field. Oh, have you? Get it done, woman. Do you remember when I showed you the difference? It's a lot smoother. I still go outside here because I do have a problem judging 3D with a 2D. Plus in real life, you could move your head left and right, and you can keep your eye on things and in and out. Well, you can't do that on this game. You're stuck where your head is. So at least I can see I'm on the... But if I do that, look, that's it with the stick. Whereas I can control it so much better with the wheel. Same with the keyboard, it's either clicky on or clicky off. Why, thank you, Dust Bunny. What do you mean, brave? Get it done. Get it done. I have a plethora of buttons to do this game, Dust Bunny, and sometimes it's very hard for me to keep up with what is what. So I have my wheel, and I have the keyboard and mouse, and I have my controller, and I have the SciTech side panel. The only thing I've not got connected up at the moment, oh, I've got a joystick as well. The only thing I've not got connected up at the moment, because, and there's only one reason I've not got it connected up, is because I can't find the bracket for it to fit. I don't know where the bracket is. I had a moment where I had to move everything, and I moved a load of stuff, and I don't know where the little bracket is for my track IR. But I do have track IR, and I've not used it for quite a long time because of this bracket. So I'm going to have to go and have a hunt for that bracket in the next week or two. Now I've remembered it. Yes, I would. Have we not? It's only called a joystick because I nicked it off a woman called Joy. Her first name was Deep. There we go. So this field's... I'm not over keen on this roller, and I'll tell you what, you can't lift it. It's permanently down. But it is big and gets the job done. Then I can go and check on how that James Chapel, we'll call him James. We'll call him James. Is going on in the other field. Right, let's have a look. See, now I've got to stop and I've got to use my bloody mouse to look left and right, whereas if I had my track IR, I could just turn my head. Just turn my head. Look up and down, and I can even zoom in, which I can't do. Look forward, you know what I mean? But never mind. Just like judges, these things are sent to try us. Right. There we go. Let's just pull along here. And we go along there. I did try. I don't know if they've got it in FS25, I've not looked. But has anybody ever used the manual disconnect? Where you have to keep getting out. It's alright for about 10 minutes. And when you have to keep getting in and out, disconnecting each hose pipe and disconnecting the hitch and everything, you start to go, what am I doing with my life? Right. God, this. Oh, so I've had a little bit of a this was a bit of a pain in the ass to terraform, I'll be quite honest, on this slope, trying to get this kind of flat. And I've had to come out more than I wanted to, because apparently the edge of the map's over there and you can't build on it. So, I can't cut these trees, these saplings, until they've grown a little bit. So I've got to wait till these poke their little head out, and then I can get rid of them. These I'm not too bothered about. But I need to trim them off. So if you're wondering why there's trees in the middle of my road, that's why. And then I had to put this kind of steep slope in, really. It was a pain in the ass to try and get this to come round without covering all that lot up. What's time consuming? What's time consuming? Let me have a look at the health of my field. Oh, look at that now. Oh, it's a beautiful, beautiful thing. Look, it's a beautiful. What's this watered? Oh, that'll be the rice bollocks, won't it? Sorry, the rice fields. That's what that'll be. Right, okay. I answered my own question as I said it then. Oh, look at field 25. Look at field 24. Oh, it's more sugar beets for crying out like a loud. $412. I've not got that sort of money. But, well, if we have a look here. I've already done a field of sugar beets. And I've planted it. Sugar beets. I've got quite a few. Price is going up. Ooh. 594, 564. Ooh. Oh, I'm not using the train. I'm not using the train. Bollocks to that. Oh! No, I've not. I've not tried it. I have tried. I didn't know it was out for 25, to be honest. What map did I want to get rid of some stuff? Thank you for the link, by the way. Dakota. I think it was Dakota. I was doing something with, and Bex had it. It's Dakota 4 times a 16 times map. And I wanted to get rid of some trees. And Bex went, right, okay then, which trees do you want missing? And so I sent her my map, because I'd changed the farm a little bit. Boobily scoop scoop. I sent her my map, and she just deleted the trees I wanted. So that was a thing. Let me have a look. Oh, thank you, Dust Bunny. Thank you. I'm not on Discord at the moment, but it come through on my phone there. Like you've messaged me. Yes, the manual thing is very, yeah. Alright, let me see if I can, it's a worker, so let's speed him up a little bit. I spent the last couple of days doing some cooking. I've got myself 9 meals in the freezer at the moment. I've got to do myself another load, another couple of batches. So that'll keep me going for a couple of weeks. Right. Let me get rid of him. Let me try and tidy this up a little bit now. because it just looks like James attacks the field. I was out shooting last night with James on Hunter Call of the Wild. We were banging beaver, we were. What have I been cooking? Like a vegetable curry. I was, well, I made a vegetable curry. Well, I've made 9 of the buggers. Well, I made 2 big pans. That's not stuff, that's grass, for crying out loud. I made 2 big pans, and then, you know them little dishes that you get ready meals in. So I get a ladle, and I get like 4 scoops, and put them into one of them trays. And I managed to make 4 trays in each batch, 4 or 5. So and it ain't none of this. Oh shite! I'm thinking it's good for me. I just get my vegetables. What was I using? No, you see? You said her name. And that's it. She's in. Hello, Rebecca. I hope you're having a beautiful, beautiful morning. Get yourself a coffee. Sit down. Put your knickers on. Pull your skirt up. Sorry, that's wrong, isn't it? Put your skirt on. Pull your knickers up. That's better. That's better. So, Dust Bunny, I got my veg, and I boil it up. All different stuff: potatoes, Brussels sprouts, cabbage, carrots, all sorts of stuff that's supposed to be good for you. And I boil it up, and then I leave it in the water for a bit so it cooks through, so I don't have to keep boiling the arse off it. And then I drain the water off into another pan and add some curry powders and other such stuff into the water that I've just cooked the veg in, because they say the goodness is in the water. That's all they tell me. And then I add it back to the vegetables that I've mashed up, and I've got like a vegetable curry then going on. Or I use gravy browning and make like a vegetable stew. I'll tell you. Oops. And then I usually make rice. I'll boil some rice and I add that to it as well. But yesterday, as well as doing that, I made myself some egg fried rice with mushrooms, peas and sweet corn. Yeah. Physio this afternoon? Oh, God, blimey. You can go in with an achy shoulder go to the physio, and by the time they start finished pulling and shoving, you feel like a wreck, don't you? You feel like a... Now you might think, why? Why am I always using half the head? Because I've already spotted up here, it goes wider. Look at that, folks. Look at that. I'm like a professional. I'll be on Minn's farm next, working for him. I'll be saying, right, Minn, do you want me to drive an house big harvester for you? If you say no, just clean them fucking pigs out. That's what he was saying. Do you know what I thought that said then? That you have to do another sugary. That's because I've got sugar beets on my mind. There we go. Let's give it some oomph with the... 15 mile an hour picking beets up there. That's the way to do it, folks. These fields are not small, but they're not big. No, it was me. I told you my eyes were bad today. I'm not quite getting the turning circle there. So this might take a little bit longer because I'll have half rows on to scoop up, but I'm travelling a lot quicker. Has anybody, Dust Bunny, have you built the castle? I hope her shoulders works out all right, Dust Bunny, because she carries me a few times when we're playing it privately. Now, Bex doesn't stream, right, but I can tell you she's got a real nice farm going on this map. In fact, I'm a bit well gel. That's what gave me the idea with that cow field, because that's what she's done. I'm copying her, to be honest. Right. Very strong. It's not very nice, saying she smells. Just Bunny. That's not nice at all. Oh, office. Whoa. Whoa. Bex, did you check out Emma Claire? think I might be in love. I think I might have gone past lust, straight into love. That's a rare thing. I tell you, it's a rare thing. See, you missed an office in a bit, they'll be saying to you. Oh, crap. Speak. Yes. Oh, yeah, yeah. Of course, yes. Well, not of course, you wouldn't know that, would you? But yes, I am. You could do me whenever you wish, young man. Yeah, 9 and 10 is very fine. All right, cheers, mate. Have a nice day. Bye bye. Sorry about that, people. I've got a roofer. I've got a roofer. I've got a roofer coming on Friday. I've never met the guy before. He's just like, who the hell is this on the phone, sort of thing. He says, well, you probably heard, speak. He went, hello, I've been giving you a number to come and do your roof. All right, okay. No, it's not still leaking. It started again. That was a year or two ago, that dust bunny, but it started again, and it's kind of in the same place. Feel about Miss Bex? She's my mate. She's my mucker. No, there's two things, Dust Bunny. There's two things why it's nothing more than that. As we know, it's very common knowledge, Bex bats for the other side, and it's also common knowledge, I've been single 15 years, and core blimey, the weirdest thing ever would be to have a woman in my life. Oh, it'd be so weird. Just... oh, the thought of lying next to somebody in bed now makes me, that's just weird. It's just weird. I'll be honest. A woman came round here once and she got in my bed. I just kissed her on the forehead and said, right, good night, I'll be in the front room. And I buggered off. Because it's just weird. It's just weird. Man. And I'm at that age where the head's willing, but the body's not. I could go, oh, that's a nice woman. But that's about as far as it goes. I'm too old. I'm too old for all that swapping bodily fluids malarkey. And that's how I got cancer as well. So there's another thing. There's another bad mark against swapping bodily fluids. I know that, but it's other people. It's other people, young Dust Bunny. Those lurkers like Ghosty. And they just read the text. and read into it somewhere it's not. You see, you have to clarify these things. Right, that was done a little bit quicker than I thought, actually. But we've got another. I'm going to have a lot of sugar beets to sell. Now, factories, owned, available, stonemason, castle stones. Oh, I see what's coming off here. Oh, hey, right, sailors on windmill, young fish breeding. No sugar place. Oh, the triple headers. The triple headers. Well, I do know a very good shed that is ideal for them. In fact, one could say it was made for the job. Look at that, I missed that. I really decided I wanted to turn and follow that around far too late in the day there. You've heard of such a thing? Yes, I think it was designed especially for the triple head. Never had triple, but I've had a double head. Get it? Right. Right, I'm suddenly missing little bits here. This little fatty ass bit left. 2 runs. One. Might even get to show you my farm at night here, the way we're going. Right. Fantastic. In fact, I've got such a shed here. Them tall ones there, them tall ones right there were designed for the triple header. Unbelievable, isn't it? Them right there. Let's get rid of that gubbins. There we go. Oh. Let's put it on the right thing first. Now we'll see them go up. Why do I have to unfold the... There we go. Come on, stop messing about with me. I don't think I'm going to get it. Hang on, let's... Oh, it's unloaded already. I could have just backed the bloody thing up. Right, so I'm going to have to for the get out of town. There we go. Keep your workspace clean. That's what I say. A clean tool means... I don't know what it means. But always keep your tool clean. That's what my father told me. Oh, wrong bloody machine, mercy. Wrong bloody machine. Come on, come on. That's it, Dust Bunny. That's it. I've seen them films where cowboys don't clean their guns. And they malfunction and they say, oh bugger. Right, so that's that done. Let me jump into this big bugger, because this is a big bugger. And, oh, hang on a minute. Let me check the ground. So it needs ploughing. We need that. Does it need... Oh, it needs lime. Ass. Right, okay. That'd be a mess. That'd be a mess, Dust Bunny. I tell you. Right. Now it used to be my bottom D-pad, not my bottom. My bottom D-pad used to do that. Oh, the top one zooms out. Oh, it does. I wasn't pressing it firm enough. Giggity. I wasn't pressing it firm enough, for crying out. Right. I better go and check that castle, actually. This won't take a minute, will it? This won't take a minute. I've run out of lime anyway. Let's see how I'm going on in the lime stakes. I'll give over. I've just put lime down. I'm sure I just put lime. I had lime in there, didn't I? Oh, Bex, yeah. Never thought of that. It's probably just my crappy driving, Bex. Why has that field not been limed? What's going on there? I don't want the sugar. It's not liquid lime, it's powdered lime. It's powder. Let's try it one more time. And what I'll do is I'll plough it and try it again. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's anything coming out at all, does it? Alright, let me try something. I'm sick of this being here. Let's put you over here where you fit better. Look at that, I've gone bite mad. We've done this on other maps with success. Yes. But I want to try something. Right. The first thing would be to buy a different sprayer. Wouldn't it? So let me see if that is the thing. Boom, 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 boom. Scoob, sprayer, scoob. Have I gone past them? Sprayer. Gone past them. Let's lease it. Because money's tight now, people. Money's a bit tight to... Whoa, 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 brakes, whoa. They didn't come on. Start. Still lime, same lime. Just use the trailer. Oh, I never thought. I never thought, Bex. I never thought of that. Right. Nope, that looks exactly the same. Right. So we're going into plan B now. We're going to plough it and then lime it. I know, I realise that now, Bex. Right. Let's give this a whirl. Let's give this a whirl. And if this doesn't work... Oh! 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 There's people watching who have played this map. I want to ask a question. Has anybody had a problem? Had a problem? What's it called? I had a problem. I've got loads of problems, but I had a problem. It's not that. There's a kiosk somewhere. There. Big Farmer kiosk. Yeah, I know, I've tried that, Ghost. I've tried that. Now, I had a contract for I think it was parsnips. And I had to go and the selling point, I went and harvested the field. The selling point was Big Farmer's kiosk. Couldn't get a hit marker there. I had to cancel the thing. I got fined 200 and odd. And but then I managed to sell the parsnips at another sell point. So I didn't know whether that big kiosk was not working. Every time there's a contract comes up that says just getting rid of that bit which I did the dodgy paintwork on because I'm a fool. So I just wondered if anybody had had any problems with the big kiosk sell point. Right. Okay, that's enough to test that. Now it's showing up. There you go. So I had to actually change the there you go. I actually had to plough it first, folks. So if you're having a problem, if you're going straight in and putting lime down, it ain't happening. So normally I'll go in a field after harvest and I'll if it needs lime, I'll lime it and fert it. And then once you change the the feature by either ploughing or cultivating, you can put a different thing on that. So if you go in and fertilise it, and then you go in and after harvesting, fertilise it and then plough it or cultivate it, you can then go in with your second coat of fert and or with your seeder, and job's done. You don't have to go in the field again. I can't see where I've been with some crops when I'm trying to fertilise for a second time. So I'd rather not go in the field when it's first grown. Oh, I read that then as Diagnostics Park. Took me a moment then. But it's... Summer's coming back. It's not as though even you can get out of it because of the bad weather. Oh, I could have got... Do you know what? Do you remember that calendar I got? I showed you. I should have shown Dust Bunny that one. Dust Bunny's got a dog. She'd have liked that calendar. Should be going what? Oh, hang on a minute. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, don't worry, I'm coming at the midsummer solstice. This is like a mini... Oh, shh. Sugar me. People, shh. Oh, not just that. It's dog shitting in beautiful places. Right, hang on a minute. Look at this. We found one. That's the fourth one I found. Maybe. Come on. Give us a clue. There we go. I was in the wrong place. 2 weeks on our way back home. Mother Nature seems to have found the off switch for the fog. Instead, she puts a strange island in front of us. We don't need to argue. Well, why should you argue? If it should be there or not. As it's not marked on any chart. Either all of our charts are cheap fabric, full of false information, or is indeed uncharted. The Royal Society's got an interest in unmapped land masses, and the crew argues whether to approach. The island's jagged, possibly volcanic. We can hear a kind of hum from it now, low and constant, like the earth itself is remembering a tune. What's all this malarkey? There's a shoreline, glints oddly, as through the rocks are covered in ink, and a lot of it. With few long weeks still ahead, Dougal and the chaplain want to land and rest, and take the dog for poo in the local park. No, it doesn't say that bit. And Findlay, well, he's still Findlay. Loud and unknown. Loud until the unknown answers back. I suppose I'll... Why is my wheel resetting itself again? Who knows what we'll discover. There you go. That's the fourth one I've found. I've only just found these stones. Look at the size of them, man. And I've only just seen them. Never mind the bottle. What chapters do I have now? I've got 4. I've got 4 of them. Right. If you come down from your farm, I'll tell you the ones I've got. There's a little waterfall right here. And there's one right under it. If you come down this river, which I did on a trail bike, that was fun. You come to that kind of mill thing, I think. And there's one over here somewhere in the rocks. I think it's there. There doesn't seem to be any other buildings. Yeah. So over here in the rocks, there's another one. And I found another one somewhere down that river. I can't remember where though. Was it? Oh, hang on. I can't remember. It was behind a building. I think I came down here. It's not that. It's not that. It's not that. I don't know. I'll find another one somewhere. Is there another river on the map? It's not. Oh man. Just one moment, people. Oh, I don't know if I can fit this on. No, it won't fit it on. Now I've got me. Dust Bunny, are you watching? Are you watching? Because I don't think I can put this in the chat. No, it's too big. The link's too big. So I'm going to have to show it you instead. Alrighty then. There you go, Dust Bunny. Dogs pooping in beautiful places. Oh, it's a 2026 calendar. You can get it for next year. Hey, how's about that? Let me just... Yeah, that's what we're talking about. Next year's it's out. You can get it for Christmas, Bex. You can get it your sister for Christmas. Bex was saying something and I happened to look it up and I found that and I was laughing my head off. Right. Gotta get this done. I've got to get this done, Luke. I don't know if you've noticed, but the shadows are getting long over the hard arm. Be night time soon. By the time I get this field, I do, Bex. I do. And stick with me for more fantastic Christmas presents for your girlfriends. Right, so remember folks, can't lime, straight off. What a bummer. I saw a video once where some farmers were putting lime out and they was filling the lime machine. And this young lad, he had a moment and he just started dancing around with this bag, like it was like a bag of cement, but it was a bag of lime. Right big bag it was. And he just started jumping about with it. He was absolutely covered in the stuff. It was funny, very funny. Right. I'll have to put that on my Facebook. Oh dear. I've just had a thought, people. Right. That's it. That's it, just money. I remember one of my neighbours. She used to always go out in the car with a dog. I finally found out once. I said to her, I said, where are you off? She goes, oh, I'm just taking the dog for a walk. Gets in the car and buggers off. I thought, well, you can imagine what I thought. That's an odd walk. Well, she used to go all over the place and take it to different places for a walk. See, now when people sit on the bus and they have their mobile phone on them and they start laughing because they're watching something funny. Yeah, I can sit on the bus and start laughing because something weird's come in my head. But people look at me as though I'm weird because I'm laughing to myself or chuckling. So I'm going to have to start carrying a mobile phone with me on the bus just so I don't look as weird when I start giggling. Right. Oh, oh, oh. Do you know when you're a weirdo on a bus? When the bus is absolutely packed and people still won't sit next to you. Then you know you look a bit of a weirdo. It's happened many times to me. I know you'll find that hard to believe, but it has. I don't know if I look a weirdo or intimidating. Depends on the day, I suppose. Right. Come on, come on. What happened to that guy who stabbed that woman? Was she Polish? In America? For no reason on the bus. What happened? What was that all about? What happened to him? Did anybody, has he been done yet? Pretty open shut case for me. I don't like that when people put the news out and then they don't give you a follow-up story. I might get that feel without that tank. Oh, hey, look at that. You see, now that's a calendar, Dust Bunny. You just took it to a whole new level watching videos. Oh my giddy aunt. Oh my giddy aunt. Well, Dust Bunny, man is not to judge. Whatever tickles your pickle. I know people are into all sorts of weird stuff. Weird and wonderful stuff. And we'll say no more about it. Why would you jump out? There's another question. Right, there we go. There we are. See, a universal multitasking machine. Liking it. And this time we're not going to get hooked up on trees, I'm telling you. Because I'm going to go this way around to avoid such a problem. That's a feather and a cucumber. Is that a feather and a cucumber? Oops. There's a bloody mini Stonehenge. Needs roping off like the real one. I'll tell you. Oh, did you see that video I sent you, Dust Bunny? Some nice places, isn't there? Alright, that's that done. That's that done. I'd forgotten how nice it was down there. Oh, wheel is resetting itself. I don't know what's going on here. Goddamn Logitech. Right, that's definitely plugged in right. I don't have this problem on Skull and Bones, I can tell you. Right. Look at that, straight back, straight back. Professional, professional. Say Chase, simulator YouTuber, how are you? How's it going? Have you been on lately? I'm not getting notifications for people. I've not seen Sprue and Glue. Man, he's not been in here either, so I don't know how he is. I hope he's alright. How's things, Mr. Simulator YouTuber? Top of the morning to you now, sir. Now, do I own that land? I do. I bloody do. Now, here's my next question. Oh, I can take them out. Oh, hey, I could make that field a lot bigger. I could. I'll do it next time. I'll do it next time. Because I've done my lime and stuff now. Fences. I wonder if I've got edges in here. Oh. I bloody have. Oh, look at that. I've just made me feel bigger. That may change. I might just end up with a load of Swim Shady. I've just found it. I've just found it, Swim. Hello, Nuke. Yes. Yes, you can. And the stone ones around your farm. I didn't know I could. I just tried it then, Nuke. I just tried it. How are you, Squire? And they're in the buildables. They put them in the buildables so you can build them back. That could change. That could change things. Well, I'm kind of chillaxing on this. I'm enjoying. I was saying before, I'm enjoying Farm Sim again. I don't know if it's because I've had a break from it, and I'm not leathering it all the time, or look at that. I can't. I'm turning here, and something's gone really wrong with my wheel. Forget the wheel dust, but it's a waste of time. Right. Which wheel? Yeah, it's a nice map, this. I think, I've got to say, I think it's the best one Giants has done. What wheel have you got, Dust Bunny? By the way. Oh, that was a bit of lag. Yes, I'm liking it now. Although I've changed my farm around quite a bit. And it's going to be changed again when I get the money. Right. I might do that. I might do that bit of field offline. I might just cultivate this. I might make it bigger. How many have you found, Swim Shady? How many of them bottles have you found? I've found 4. Not that I've been purposely looking. I went purposely looking once and found 3. See, Bex, your undercover work stinks. They all know you're a spy. That's right, Nuke. That's right. That's right. You found 3. I could tell you worth the 3 I found. If you want to know, that is. If you don't, I'll not. So if you found 3 and not got out your way, I found the book on the church, castle thing. So if you've not gone really out your way and not looked, they must be pretty close to my farm, like that one there, unless you've just been in town and you happen to have seen one. Alright. I know some people do like to go and hunt them. That's why I asked. Ooh. What are you doing loading tits up? The oak trees are worth a bunch, but right. Well, the chestnut trees. You mean these big buggers? How much? No. Have you tried wood chipping them? How much do you get for wood chipping them? There's the question. Oh, well, that's that. That's that. That's that. That is that. Oh, I'm going to the wrong one. That's the one I want. Now we know what's going on. Oh, in fact, let's do that. Waste not, want not, eh? Wrong button there, so you've remapped it. Return it. Yeah. Right. Let's get rid of that. Alright then. Dust Bunny, catch you later. Well, see, nuclear salmon, that's where you've got into like what we like to call in the trade grease monkey mode. Everything you was doing was quite normal, and then your head flipped and you thought, do you know what? I'm going to make life hard for myself. We know it as grease monkey mode. What was I doing? What was I going to do? I'll tell you what I was going to do. I was going to go over hither. Because this has got to be close now. Progress 2 of 65. Can I bring all my planks? Thank you, Bex. Can I bring all my planks and logs here? Can I? I think it's going to make sense, isn't it? It is like a sell point anyway. I don't know. It doesn't tell me what I'm going to need for the next steps. It just says, well, it does there for the next step. Wood beam, wood beam. I've got plenty in storage. Long planks, I've got plenty in storage. I don't know if to bring what I've done. Well, I'm going to make more, aren't I? I'm going to make more because Look, this has got quite a bit of timber in it, to be honest. Right. I've got 216,000 litres of timber in there. So, needle pulling thread. Whoa, 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 whoa. Wow. Get it right. Oh. Now I used to do that on a Triumph Bonneville, and my party trick was to smash the back light and then put it back down. I got it so vertical I could smash the back light on a Triumph Bonneville, and it cost me £12.50, which was a lot of money at the time because I was only on £25 a week back in the day. And so it cost me half my wages every time I tried to replace the light. And the guy at the shop, because he specialised in British stuff, it was a great place in Manchester. It's not there anymore. British bike parts. He says, "What are you doing with these? Eating them?" Right. So I've got some beautiful lights down the side of the road here. Oh, whoa, I hit nothing. There was nothing there. Get out of town. Get out of town. What's going on with this? Takes me back to my ATS days, I'll tell you. Right, everybody, don't look. Look away. Look away. Look away. I'll tell you when you can look back. That's wrong. That's wrong way. Okay. Turn back around. Yeah. I don't know what went on there. I didn't hit anything. I've got to remember my bloody way. So I'm going left, down. Oh, go to the right, over the bridge. Turn right. Alrighty then, here we go. Turn right, turn left, turn right, turn left. Right, okay, I'm ready. Oh, my steering's gone really light. Right, something must have happened with the steering because my steering's gone really light, and I don't know why this keeps resetting itself. There we go. Let's. It's like ATS, isn't it? Like a little bit of ATS or ETS even. Hello, bus driver. Oh, there's a game I played. I don't know if anybody's played it. There's a free demo out. It's called Bus Bound. If you want to be a bus driver. The demo's not very long. If anybody wants me to put it on at some point, I could play it. Now, I'm going to tell you American something. Not while in the game. I'm going to tell you American something. The roads in Scotland can get pretty narrow. I mean, half of this road wide. And beautiful, Scotland is a very beautiful place. And a lot of people like to go sightseeing. And they get coach trips. How some of these coach drivers get round them roads in Scotland, I don't know. They need a medal. In fact, I've seen Arctics, and the GPS has took them a wrong way, and they've had to back up for 4 miles down roads that are just insane, because they realised they've come to somebody's house. The GPS has took them to somebody's house and down what they thought was a road. It was this way. And then the road forks, and I take the left fork. It's looking good so far. Yeah, there's the fork. My memory's working. Or my short-term memory is. I should make some money here, people. I should make a little bit of money. Oh, rockfall, rockfall. Whoa, 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 whoa. There's something going on. There's something going on with this. It's something to do with the straps. I think. So that's unstrapped. Look at that, it's moving on its own. See what I mean? Right, it's not me. I know it's not me though. So if anybody's thinking I was a terrible driver, which I am, that was not my fault. Mirrors don't work. What is it in FS25? Mirrors are not working. So we'll take it a little bit gingerly now. Now I know it's the truck and not me. I've checked over there for bottles, collectibles, nothing. I'm just checking for collectibles round the back there. What's it called? I don't know. I've not got a clue. And it looks like I'll never find out because I can't get back to my truck. Toothache. Toothache. There we go. Fantastic. Made it. Come on. There's a little road bridge, isn't there here? Look at that down there, a little rope bridge if you want to go for a little stroll. Go on, blimey. Look at that, there. Whoa. Oh, it's had the giant's jiggle. I can't unload that with my fork truck. What's going on there? Oh, I just made some coin. Well. So that's what was wrong. Now I've got a mod in that doesn't seem to work on this trailer. And it's supposed to be better tensioning straps mod. Well, that doesn't work, does it? I bet it looks beautiful up here when it snows. Look a bit like the Canadian map I was playing on last night with old James. I say old, he's but a child. Alright. So I'm going to do my grass field. Get this back. Now look at that, that's running smooth now. Do you remember in 22, the start of 22? Well, that was a catastrophe. Oh, get over, bus. When the fork trucks did all that jiggly stuff with pallets on. You could end up with your fork truck or the pallet ending up in the next map you were going to play. How much do I charge for an hour? For what? For what? It's not that way, is it? It's not that way. That's the fork I was on about. I'll tell you what I've not seen in 25 as well. Not that I've looked that much. They used to get maps. The French were big into it. You know where you could dig? Not just mine. I mean, like there'd be a town. Like, say the side of this road. You'd have to dig it up and lay pipes or cables and fill it all back in again. I've not seen any of them sort of maps on 25. I used to like them. They were all right. Depends what you're talking about, you simulator YouTuber. I mean, if you want my body, I charge top dollar. Do you know what I mean? It's a highly wanted prize. So I charge top dollar for that. If you want my very limited knowledge, that comes at pennies. There we go. I think I might put these trees at the front a little bit too close. But there we go. That hay bale doesn't seem to be going down with them sheep at all. At all. Oh, I've got a lovely trailer as well. I like this trailer, people. I like this trailer. Shall I show you this trailer in use? I'll show you this trailer in use. Did I turn my truck off? I didn't. Oh. You've got to have it on the right. You've got to have it on the right thing in the top left. The right, I'm ignoring that. Right. I've no pellets spawned in here. I don't know what's going on. Have I got stuff in here? Let's have a look. Oh, material's missing. Here we go. Here we bloody go. I've no fish food in there, that's why. How much does it take? 30,000? 30,000? Right, hang on a minute. I've got to go and spend money now. I've just made some money. Let's go down here. No, that's not it. That's what I want. What I really, really want. Is it pallets? I think it's pallets. If you see fish food, shout out. Fish food! There it is. Let's go and get it. For your farm work, I won't charge anything. I don't know if I've got any contracts up, actually, to collect. I don't think I have. No. There's a lot to do, though. Right, let me go down this way. We're going to pick these up, but we might as well get them running overnight. Alright, Bex, take care. Have a safe trip when you get up. Good luck at your psychiatrist or wherever it's you're going. And have a beautiful, beautiful day. In the sun, in the warmth, the heat. Yeah. See you, Bex. Thank you. It was one of the two. Now I could load this with the special thing, but let's see if we can. Left shift R, I'm sure it is. There we go. It's like my shopping. I'm getting less and less for more and more money. You don't think there was like 80 odd thousand pounds worth there, would you? I better get this packing fish. God blimey. I mean, I've put a couple of trays in that in the pond, but nothing's come out of it. So we'll go up here. Oh, this could be a thing. This could be a thing. I'm gonna have to use my fork truck. I'm not gonna get this truck up where they are. I could tell you that for nothing. That's kind of flattish, isn't it? Kind of. Right. I don't want that. I don't want that at all. Let me find my buttons. Let's go here. There we go. That should be it. Fantastic. It's not that. Oh, hey. Don't tell me the forks don't close in on this. Work mode. Ah! I love it when I've got the option to go to keyboard because there's so much more you can do. Right, there we go. Now we're cooking. That's that way. That's that way. That's that way. I'm working this out, people. That's that. There we go. They're getting jiggy with it. There's a few different buttons to use on this, I'll tell you. Right. Now, can we strap that? No, apparently. It's not the greatest view. I should be going that way really, but I'd never get a truck up here. So I'm waiting for these saplings to grow a bit and then I can cut them and get rid of them. I think these are trout. Oops, go down, fella. Not that much. Yes. Young trout. Well, that must be full. I don't even know why this is. Have I activated this? I bet I've not. Whoa, what's going on? Fish lake. Trout. I've not even activated it, Luke. That's why nothing's coming out of here. What a noodle. Young fish breeding. They're all working. What a noodle. I haven't even I haven't started it. Is that it? 6 mile an hour uphill and downhill, or downhill. I might have to look at flattening this road out so I can at least pull the truck down there and come down the hill and unload it and then back up. Well, this is just on too much of a slant, isn't it? Whoa. That's what I want. There you go, we got it. We got it! So if I run over that first pond, that'll just top it up, won't it? I'll just, and I can put all the rest in the other place. God, blimey, I hope I get my money's worth with all this fish food. I know you can make your own, but I haven't got the money or the crops to do that sort of thing. And with all the time and effort, would it be really worth it? Maybe if I was going to spend 99 years on the map, but I haven't got that long left. I'm 2/3 through my life now. More, even. Right. Have you been on, I don't know if you're still there, simulator YouTuber, have you been on much? Because if you have, I haven't had notifications. YouTube do that sometimes. Just turn that gubbins off. Now, if I make that road a little bit wider, taking that grass out, I'm going to try something here. I could completely cock up my map because I've not saved it, but we'll give it a whirl. Let's go for painting. Let's make this a little bit wider. Yeah. Right. Let's go for a little bit of sculpting. Let's make it stronger. There you go. Ooh, ooh. You can already see the map cocking up before my eyes. Right. Oh, that's not good, is it? That's not very good. Right. Can already see this is going to go wrong already. But we'll give it a whirl. Right. I'm just trying to get a... Oh dear. Have you not? Right, okay. Well, if you've not been on, then it's not YouTube. I'm kind of trying to feather this in here a little bit. There you go, that's kind of right. This is going to go so wrong near this gate, innit? You can see it's going to go wrong. Right. So that's kind of bringing it round a little bit. That's kind of getting up to the mark, right? This is all just so I can bring my truck down. God blimey. So that's kind of flatter. That's a flatter area, isn't it? Isn't it? Not in it. Right. Where's your English mouse? Right. So let's give that bad boy a bit of a brush. Get it all nice and smooth again. Get that kind of feathered into there. It's looking better. Right. Notice I'm putting that area off. Right. See if we can just... Don't do this at home, folks. Save your game first if you're doing anything like this. There you go, a little bit of dib and dab. I will put a little bit of that on like thus. You can hardly tell I've been there, Luke. There you go. That'll do that bit. Now I'm just gonna get into this field. Oh, I know what I could do. I could just do that. If I want to put it back later, I can. Well, that's going to be a lot easier to feather in now. So if I go back to here, square it off because I like the squares. Make it strong. Make it strong. May the force be with you. Alright, we'll bring it past the junction. Quite a bit actually. Bring it past the junction quite a bit. And we're going to the smoothie. Oh shit, that's cocked it up. Never mind, never mind. Go big. Go big or go home. A little flick on there. How's that? Nobody will know I've ever doctored it, would they? Right. My wheels doing one again. Now where were them? Are them gates in this game? Does anybody know? No, but what I can do is just go, if I go back down to Doobie Scoob. What is that? Alright, okay. Oh crack, I've took a full length out. If I do that, nobody's ever going to know, are they? Apart from the fence has gone. The gate has gone. Switch segment type. I don't know what this is. It's not that, I can tell you. Switch segment type. Oh. Oh, hey. We've got it back, I think. That's what I need to do. I'm going to here. And nobody's ever going to know. Yeah, it was the gate I was looking for. Right, now then. Let's have a look what we... So the gate what's on this map is with the hedges. That steel gate is with that hedge. That's what I wanted to know. Now this looks a bit odd. But I'm hoping it's alright and it's just the shadows. So I've had a fiddle. Look at the angle. Look at the angle of it. Man. Woman. Right. Let's try this now. Yeah. Yeah, the free terraforming mod is a godsend. Oh, shit. Yes. Yes, that would have... It wouldn't have been worth doing, to be honest. Right. Let's go back that way. Now. Oh, I don't want to do that. It's completely the wrong button. Right. So, what have we got? What have we got here? We've got curtain right front. We want something completely different. What's that? Curtain right front. Oh, I'm pressing O. I'm pressing O instead of tit. Right. Curtain right back. Curtain left front. Right, let's have a go at that. I'll give you a link in a minute. Swim Shady. Now look at this now. Now we're cooking. Right, that doesn't want to go to there. 1 second. Now, I don't think Swim shady. I don't think the terraforming tool had been out too long in FS19. I can't remember it in FS17. So it was like a new thing. People wondering about it. So I went ahead and used it. And I made a little video on a completely flat map. And because it was flat and there was no edges really, I wanted to break up the edge of the map and then put a sheep farm in. Right? So if you ever want to have a look at what I did terraforming, right, have a look at that. It's going back to FS19, but that's a little video I did just using the terraforming tool. Doing a sheep farm and some mountain. I did the mountains just to break up the edge of the map. So I got pretty alright using that terraforming tool. I mean, all this took me a while. All this fanning about, believe it or not, because they have to be flat. So, and with what I put down in these trees, it was a bit of a pain in the old bottom. Right, let's see how this works out now. Whoops. I'm not going to pick two up, am I? Or am I? Am I? That just might be just... Now they're doing the shuffle, aren't they? Doing the giant shuffle there. Let's have a go. Oh, aye. Oh, aye. Yeah, one doesn't want to leave the truck, but come on, down you go, down you go. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing. Stay steady. Cheers. Yeah, I had a little stint with the terraforming tool. And I kind of did it off the cuff. I knew I wanted to do a sheep farm. I didn't know what it would turn out like, what it would look like, or anything. I just went with it, like made it up on the go. Right. Shove that down there. Never really liked these fork trucks in real life. I prefer the normal, what you'd call the normal ones. I never got on with the... I never got on with them what you sat side on. You know, you sat this way, but drove that way. Never liked them. Never liked them. Now look at that. That saved a lot of time, hasn't it? Now, from now on, I could just come down here and... rather than driving half the way up the yard with 6 miles an hour. Right. It's got a little bit of the giant's jiggle. And then try and bring it back in a little bit. There we go. Fantastic. I don't know what that's going to look like at night. Right, so that's full. Oops. Oh, I'm a lot happy with that. So I had red lights here just so I didn't go off the edge, but later I then put a fence up, but I've left the lights in. So that's why there's lights there. Let's see if I can grab these. This is going to be reaching out quite a bit, so I don't know. That's as close as I can get. Oh, oh, oh. Yeah, it's not working. It ain't wanting to play. It's too much of a reach. I'll tip up. I think there was something else on that Kansas map I did. Oh shit. I did that in the corner, and then on another video I made a big BGA place, but instead of having the bunkers, you know, you get your silage bunkers and you drive in, I actually stunk them in the floor. So the trucks would come along at one end and tip in, and then run over it to tip mower, and then at the far end I had a small ramp in, and I go down with a excavator or whatever and dig the silage out when it was all done. But yeah, the tops of the tops of them were all at ground level, which was something a little bit different. And then I put like a little town in with shops and a scrapyard, blocks of flats. And then I've got another one. I got another one which was on FS25, it might have been. And that was amazing. That was amazing. It was like it was a free-for-all map, really. A bit like do what you want sort of thing. I built a river. There was a special mod that the map maker brought out so you could build rivers. I built because there was canal like barges you could use on the map. So I built a water system right across the map. I built there were some mountains in the middle, but I put a walkway, and you know, like you've got that walkway bridge up there near that castle. Oh, I might as well put that on my truck. And that went off, and there was the Statue of Liberty on the map. And then I built this big town centre, but it was at the side of the beach. I made a beach. I put that pub on the beach. I put palm trees and all this kind of stuff. It's a big map. I can't remember if it was a 4 or a 16 times. I can't remember. But it's a big map. I really went to town on that. There was nothing, nothing on the map when I went on. You even painted the roads in. Why am I not picking that up? Why am I not picking that up, people? Let's pull right out. Look at that. That's quite a smooth. That looked terrible when I was doing it, didn't it? It's worked out all right. I don't know what's going on here. Let's try and. Well, the fork's too wide or something, I don't know. No, I don't know what's going on. Well, all in the ground, you get water out of it. Let's see if I can. Oh, I know what I've not done. Folded it, you fool. That's what I've got to do. And turn it off. There we go. Now we're cooking. Forgot to fold it. There we go. Right, I'm going to save the game. I'm going to fast forward this till night, and I can't remember the. God blimey, that's going back a bit. Showing your age though, you must be really old. Right, so I've got to get it onto the truck and then turn it off, else it won't turn off. Now, I'm going to show you something else here. I like this. So I've got a little seed. I've got the seeder there. See that? See this? And sometimes I find it a little bit hard to, giggity. I find it a little bit hard to get it under this pipe because it's quite short. You know, for filling. So after I've finished driving into posts, I'm trying to think what that map was. Otherwise, I'll give you the link. I'll have to have a think, Swin. And if I remember it for next time, I'll send you a link for that one. That was a great build, that was. There's, like I say, nothing really on the map. I had to build the roads. The map maker put, like, it was black with lines, and the way you did it, you could make your own roads with lines down the middle and stuff like that. It was quite good. I even found fairground mods and had a fairground on the map, like where the fairground stayed for winter or whatever. So and there were lions and tigers and effalumps, all that kind of stuff going on. I really enjoyed that map. I enjoyed playing on it and everything. Right, let me open this. I like this. I like this trailer. I like it a lot. So say I wanted some seeds, say. I'm going to need some seeds, so what I can do is... seeds. There you go, start. So I could just... Alright. So I can pull up to the trailer or the seeder, and look at that. That's all right, isn't it? That's all right. Back up to the seeder, pour my seed in on my foot, back down. In fact, I'll do it. I'll show you it working. So we'll do that. What's making a noise here? I don't know. I don't know. I'm going to have to go to investigate that. Doesn't show anything's running. Right. Well, it worked earlier. Might be more towards the back here. Well, I haven't got a clue. I haven't got it. Oh, I might have to open it. Hang on a second. I might not be getting quite close enough. So let's see if that helps. There you go. See you later, Squire. Enjoy your dinner. Buy a boat. Buy a boat. Why would I want to buy a boat? I had a boat. I don't get on with boats. I had a speedboat for a while. Oh, it's big enough for that as well. Oh, I like that. That's good. I can fill my bagging machine up. What would I buy a boat for? If I'm going to buy a boat, I'm going to buy a big one, which is 200,000, but I've not got enough. And I'm only going to do that when I could afford the fisheries, which I've not got enough for. Otherwise, there's absolutely no point to buy a boat. It's like buying condoms when you're ugly. A complete waste of time. Oops. What is that? What is doing that? It was that on the back. Yeah, it wasn't even lighting up green because I wasn't in it. Right, okay. There we go. Right, so what I'm going to do when afterwards is make that field a little bit bigger. I don't know what I'm going to plant in it. I haven't got a clue what to do. I might have to have a look. If I'm thinking of buying the fish food place, I'm going to have a look. And that's why I put canola in the other field, to make canola oil. But I'll have to have a look what it needs. Right, let me do something. Go fish. You know you can fish. You can fish off the beach or the walls of the castle. You don't have to go out in a boat. Back. Right, I'll try and show you this. I don't know what the fishing area is going to look like. It's going to go darker than that. I do not know. Right, I think now we're in the middle of the night. Come on, blimey, that's not very dark, that is it? That's not very dark at all. Oops. But I'll give it a... Why has that gone off? Oh, it's not too bad. What I wanted to look at was, while I'm here, and I'm in there, let's look at lights. Let's go down to blue. Blue. I want blue. Red, red, red. Red, 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 red. Green, 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 green. Green, 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 green. Blue, blue. Right, let's try these. Let's see if I can get these near the water. Because it will say access not diddled. Right, overlaps. Yeah, I can cope with overlaps. I've got a B button for that. Right, area is restricted. See that? So I'm wondering. If these would make any difference rather than them and big ones. so if I go into let's see if this does any difference. Kind of, not much, is it? It's not great. It's not great, is it? Anyway, so I had red there, so I didn't fall off the edge before I put a fence up. And then I thought, just put a fence up, you fool. And because with that, this is the timber area, I thought a nice little crappy wooden fence would be great. So that's what I did there. And then coming into the farm here, so we don't run into the fence. They've got a nice little line in. This road here has got a nice little set of lights on the way in. It is, isn't it? It's a bit northern lighty. We've got them on the gate post there. And then the shelving is blue. A loading area for the sheep, because there's already a red light inside there, isn't there? In these sheep pens. So I thought I'll keep it red. I've got nothing over about the chickens. Try and keep this old fella here quiet as long as I can, because in the morning he just wakes me up with a cock and a doodle and a do. And I don't mind the doodle and do. It's the rest I don't like. Right, everybody, I'm off. I'm going to catch you there. I can quit the game now, and I'll go back to where I was in the day. And I might expand this a little bit now. See what occurs. In fact, I might take that back across there. I don't really need to go round a loop, do I? We just come down there, come up here, and round to be ample. Be ample. Yep, there we go. Green for alright, red for a bit of danger. That was me thinking anyway. Thank you, Dust Bunny. Thank you, Simulator YouTuber. Nuclear Salmon, I hope you enjoyed yourself while you was here. And take care, everybody. Thank you, Swim Shady. And oh, I've got to go back. Got to go back because his name's escaped me. Ghost Tech Gaming. There we go. Right. Catch you all later, everybody. Thank you for calling in. Thank you for taking the time. And thank you for the likes. And thank you, Nuke. Take care, everybody. Look after yourselves and stay safe out there. TTFN.
Took me for granted. Don't recognize you anymore. Once sweet and caring, now cold and calculated. You can't be trusted. You want the world for your own. You want maximum profit. You lost perspective. I won't give you direction. You're always restless. sweet and caring, now cold and calculated. You can't be trusted. You want the world for your own. You want maximum profit.